yank. Hey, hey, come here. Don't yank. You don't pull. Walk. Normal. God, this dog belongs on part of a sled team. Just can't not yank and pull and all that stuff. Oh, here's a cute doggy. Hey, hey, excuse me. Excuse me. Yank one more time, I'm gonna neuter you myself in the kitchen. Yank again, you're gonna get neutered at home in the kitchen. Come on. Oh, there's a pretty Bernese mountain dog over there. Come on, let's go. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are my peeps? It's different, Brandon. It's two different things. It's two different things. And that's not even true. At 42, there's no more of that. You're right, with a dull butter knife and a spoon. Maybe a rubber band. Snow's gone. Yeah, this is what happens. At least, especially this year, we get our first snowstorm and the snow's gone literally by the next morning, because the temperature rises and it turns to rain, and it washes most of it away, and then it melts away very quickly. It's been a very disappointing year for snow here. That was the only real snowstorm we've gotten that gave us actual inches of snow. I love snow. I love getting good snowstorms. I mean, I wouldn't want them every day, but a few times, handful of times each winter, a few really good ones, and then a few really good ones, and then some little ones in between. That's usually what we're used to. Few nor'easters that dump usually between 8 and 24 inches is what a nor'easter will usually give you. I think on average, most nor'easters here will give us about 12 to 16 inches on average. So, you get 4 or 5 of those over the course of the winter, and that's fun, man. I love that. Beautiful snow covering everything. Everyone has to stop what they're doing, and they shut the state down for a day and forces everyone to slow down. I love it, but we haven't had that this year. It sucks. And now that we're into March, chances of getting any more is pretty slim. This has got to be a record-breaking year as far as the least amount of snow that we've gotten. I would imagine it's probably the least amount ever. Crappy. Winters definitely are not what they used to be. They aren't. Well, anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Salty, what's up? Confessions. Hello, Sonia, how are you? Come on, buddy. So, really cool. For those of you who've been watching for the last week in the mornings, I've been trying to go to this place. It is an ancient, and I mean ancient, it is an ancient piece of land a historical site. Um, the 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 history of it and the people who've been there, um, it ranges from 2000 to 770 BC. That's when it was um, populated through those years by different peoples, pre-tribal Native Americans, Vikings, I believe, obviously some whiteys, but it is incredibly old. Paranormal energy and activity, and even if there wasn't, just the site itself is something to behold. It has these stone chambers that line up with the equinoxes, and so that the sun comes in this tiny window, which baffle archaeologists and scientists, because none of the peoples who were there, this is not something that any of them did. Same with some of the things that they found there. It just doesn't, some of the stuff doesn't line up. And so it's baffled archaeologists forever. They're not quite sure what it is. There's a lot of rhetoric. There's a lot of conjecture. There's a lot of theory. But nobody ever can say definitively who, what, when, where, why. What is that? Spit it out. Spit it out. God damn it, you. I swear to God, if this fucking dog has to go to any emergency vet again because he's eating shit off the ground, I'm leaving him there. Dummy. He'll eat anything. He's an idiot. You get fed some of the best food possible. Ridiculous. So frustrating. Anyway, I got the directions. I got the full directions. And we're going to record live. Hopefully live. Hopefully I'll have a signal. Who knows what's going to happen there. There's a lot of electromagnetic anomalies that happen there. So we're bringing the tri-field. We're bringing the EMF. Bringing a voice recorder. Obviously the cameras. And I got to go pick up some dowsing rods at the local crystal psychic shop. So I got to go grab those probably today, because I want to go there tomorrow. That's the plan. That's the plan. It'll be really neat. Wabunaki, that's their version of... Yeah, yep, absolutely, yeah. I'm going tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. I haven't even looked at the weather yet. I need to look at the weather, because I know we're supposed to get rain and maybe a dusting of snow. If it's gonna snow a little bit, come here. If it's gonna snow just a little, then I don't care. I'll go out there. That don't bother me. If it's gonna rain a bunch, I may wait until Sunday. Wait. Come here. Wait. You poop, I have to dispose of it. That means you have to wait while I do it. Unless you want to learn how to dispose of it, that'd be great. So tomorrow is the plan. Is that Brandon, Gunji Womp? You free? You want to go? This place is incredible if you look it up online. It's amazing. All these stone structures and chambers and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Emerald Esmeralda Smoke Shop and Dowsing Rod Emporium. Is this a real place? Is that a real place? I feel like you're tugging my chain right now. If that's a real place, that's amazing. A Dowsing Rod Emporium. Well, make sure you answer. When you don't answer nature, you end up with some problems. You're off Sunday? Oh, shite. It would be awesome. I thought that was a pretty clever name and that you came up with out of nowhere. I like it. Now, you know what, Salty? Now you've got to make some merch, and you've got to make Emerald Esmeralda's Smoke Shop and Dowsing Rod Emporium merch. How awesome would that be? Morning, Scaredy. So yeah, tomorrow is the plan. We'll see. I got to check weather. I got to see what Mama Bear's plans are for the weekend. See what she wants to do. And then go from there. But I'm pretty sure it's probably going to end up being tomorrow. Back to the email from yesterday. So I had read it pretty quickly yesterday, and then emailed the gentleman back and was communicating a little bit and trying to remember everything I read correctly. And I was wrong about something. I was wrong about the other tracks that I said were more canine. I was completely off. I don't know why I remembered it that way. Again, it was really early morning. I was half awake, trying to, memorize what he had written. Which way, Bubba? Tunnel? Yeah, you want to go to tunnel? He loves the tunnel. I think it's funny. He loves the tunnel. Trying to remember it all, and what was what. Uh-oh, there's that big scary thing again. He would not walk by this thing yesterday. I had to walk right up to it and show him that it was nothing, and he's doing it again. He's all nervous. When he got to it finally, he started playing in it. Look at it. It's your buddy. It's your play. It's your touch. Look at it. You dug that hole. Come on. You did that. That's Mavericks. You did that. Oh gosh. It's hard as a rock right now. No digging that thing. No digging that thing. Yo, actually, that's what else I wanted to say. Please, everybody, can we have a huge congratulations for Mikey at Long Island Bigfoot on 20 mother-loving 1,000 subscribers. Like, holy shnikes. That's huge. That is huge. I've been watching the last few weeks, and these numbers just keep going up, like, so fast, man. They're just, like, skyrocketing. It was 2 weeks ago, you're at 15,000. It's nuts. It's nuts. You keep going like this, you'll be at 100,000 subscribers in just a few months. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. please, if you're not subscribed, which it seems like everyone is at this point, if you're not subbed, please go sub. And don't just sub, watch some videos, hit the like, comment, share. All those things mean something. Do that here too. Do that here too. But yeah, amazing. 20,000 subs. Just so awesome. So awesome. Couldn't happen to a better guy. Couldn't happen to a better guy. He's Mikey's so selfless and generous with his time, his knowledge, always willing to bring someone out in the woods with him. Just a great dude. It's a great dude. And so that energy comes around, man, you know. He does good things for people, and you see what happens. You see what happens. This is why I say it's our philosophy here is to champion others, is to lift each other up, to help each other out, to promote each other, because there's enough room for everybody, and we work much better as a team of people who spread love and light and positivity than we do bickering, fighting, trying to, you know, compete over something that in the grand scheme of things is just, you know, silly. You compete over what? No, 20,000, man. Here's to 20,000 more, brother. Here's to 20,000 more. Yeah, the growth's been crazy. Maryland Squatch Watcher, good morning. Yeah, let's get, okay, there you go. Bang. Let's get Maryland up to 500. Let's do it. We could do it. That's no problem. If we all share Maryland's page, make it post it on your community tab if you got a community tab. If you don't and you have a Facebook or an Instagram or a TikTok or a Snapchat or a Tinder or a Pornhub, share it on there. You know, you never know. Might be some freaky people out there in that community who might want to watch some Bigfoot stuff. Far be it from me to judge. Maybe they're into hairy men. Maybe they're into hairy bipeds. His channel is dope. I'm a sub already. I believe I am. I should be. I think I subbed like a week or two ago. Maryland Squatch Watchers channel. It's a good channel. Feet Finder. Yeah, if you have a Feet Finder account, share it on there too. Oh, that's great. Feet Finder. Sasquatch. It's an adult site for people with a fetish for Sasquatch. Damn it. That's what I should have named my channel. Sasquatch. Guess it's never too late to change it. That's good. Oh, we've got a stick. We've got a stick. He picks up sticks on his walks every day, different sticks, and he gets so proud. I laugh so hard. It's so funny because he gets one and his trot changes completely. The way that he walks changes completely. He starts high stepping in the front and bouncing more, and he's looking left to right like, is everyone seeing me with my stick? Do you see it? It's really cute. Come on. Come on, Papa. Man, I swear to God, he's got Shiba Inu in him. Also, somebody pointed out Basenji, which I think that's probably true too. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yep. It's sunny. It's going to be pretty warm today. Here we go. He's mad. Ready? He knows that the walk's about to end, so he starts having a temper tantrum every day at the same spot because he knows we're getting close to going home. So he attacks his leash. He's a petulant child. Stop it, weirdo. Anyway, so the email. I start talking about something, then I get distracted. I was wrong about those tracks. I was very wrong about those tracks. He described it a little bit. He didn't go into a whole lot of detail. So in my mind, I thought I was reading about like a canine track, and man, was I wrong, super wrong. Which, you know, obviously Dogman stuff is weird, but I should have known by the way he was talking about how he was very, very nervous to talk about it, how he was really, how he's had a, you know, just bash him and tell him he's nuts, because it's so weird and so out of bounds. And, you know, I was trying to put all this together in my head. And like I said, it was early morning. I was trying to get the dog ready to get out on the walk, email him back, and do a bunch of other stuff. I was on the computer already working. And then I guess my mind interpreted it very differently than what it was. Well, we talked again yesterday, and I said to him, you know, I mentioned canine Dogman, and he said, no, this is not a Dogman. Much stranger. Much stranger. If it's true, I only know of one other case of this. I know there's more, but I personally have only read up on one other. I've heard of others, but I only read up on one. These tracks were three-toed tracks. Much like a turkey foot, but not with the skinny toes. They were, it was very wide, very, very wide toes. You know, if you can imagine a fat turkey foot, that was kind of what it was shaped like, from what he said. Again, I'm waiting on pictures from him. Man, if this is true, that is some weird stuff. Very strange. The thing that I think about, you need to come with me to Patchogue, bro. You need to come with me to Patchogue. That bluff walk is nice and long. Patchogue, you can walk just as long, even longer if you want, or shorter. And I promise you, man, it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You'll love it. You'll love it. And so will the dogs. They'll love it there, man. I've only ever read about this once, and it was in Kentucky. And it was these weird little beings that were coming out of a cave on this man's property. And he got pictures of them. and they almost glowed in the dark. I mean, the pictures were on that documentary series, Hellier. Just weird stuff. If this is what he's talking about, then, man, I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think. It's just so strange. It's so hard to wrap your head around stuff. So hard to know what's real and what's not. I mean, I'm fully, at this point, I've heard enough and seen enough things from enough credible people and with my own eyes to know that anything's possible. Anything and everything. It still makes you, it still confuses you though. It still makes you think things like, hey, is this really real? Is this really possible? Or am I out of my mind? So I'm hoping that we get something, we get some more out of this. But I mean, the gentleman seems like a very, very down to earth, normal, credible guy. He was a teacher. History teacher for, I forget how long, a very long time, 34 years or 35 years, something like that. So he worked in a school around kids. I mean, you can't be crazy and do that. They'd get rid of you pretty quick. Yeah, Momo did have 3 toes like that. I gotta see pictures, man. I gotta see pictures. Because the thing that I keep seeing in my head is what I saw in Hellier. That's what I see. And we're talking, if that's what it is, we're talking extraterrestrial stuff. We're not talking Sasquatch. We're talking full-on little green beings. The Kentucky Goblin type is what I'm thinking. But he did talk about how it looked like they went down onto all fours, which I hadn't heard from those reports ever. I don't know. I got to talk to this guy more, because when he said that, I was even more confused with what the hell was going on. Before that, I was already confused, which isn't hard to do to me. It's pretty easy. What's this? Hellier, Hellier. It's on Amazon Prime. There's 2 parts to it. It's a docu series. It's one of the greatest documentary films or series that I've ever watched, man. It's amazing. It's about a lot of things. It starts out about a gentleman contacting these people who were once paranormal investigators when he was a teenager, and had left that site up, even though they haven't been doing that for years and years and years. But he left the site up because it had all of their investigations on it, and he just, didn't want to take it down. And this guy contacted him through this site and through the email there, which he hadn't used in years. It was still open, but he hadn't used it. And for some odd reason, the email, something told him to go look on the site, or so. I don't remember how it all transpired, but it was all very strange synchronicities and quote unquote coincidences, which I don't believe in, and neither do they, and you'll see why. And then it goes from there to all these other things that are all connected. Indrid Cold and the Mothman stuff. Just a lot of crazy stuff, man. It's so intense and so good and so mysterious. And I believe they're working on part 3. I believe they've been working on part 3. And I think, from what I remember hearing from them, part 3 has led them in even a different direction. but it's really good. People know who watch this channel. They've heard me talk about it many times. It's my favorite documentary series about the strange, weird, and fringe ever. It's so good. There's so many different things that get tied together in it. Secret societies and cover-ups, and oh, it's nuts. It's nuts. And it's not sensationalized. This is all stuff that really happened to them. They speak about it. They speak about it in interviews, and they talk about, you know, how they really didn't want to even do this and get into this with this person who emailed them because they thought he was crazy. And they just started doing some research, and when they did, the number of just incredibly crazy coincidences and things that just lined up perfectly, man, it's nuts. It's nuts. You're gonna love it. I promise you, you're gonna love it. I need another good documentary to watch. I think I've watched all of them at this point. I think I've watched all of them. We need to make one. I need to make a documentary. That's the plan. But I need people to come. I need someone who can help me film. I already have somebody who said they would help me do all the editing. Somebody that is, because if there was one person you could pick to do it, this would be the person. But I can't, doing a documentary by yourself, completely by yourself, is just too difficult. But I'd love to do it. I'd love to try it. Anyway. So yeah, so I got to talk to this guy more. If he goes radio silent and won't send pictures, I'm just going to chalk it up to, you know, another kook trying to get a rise out of me. I'm not getting too excited about it. I did yesterday, and then I did when I went back and read the email over again, and then I emailed him back, and he said, you know, he explained about it more. I got excited, but then I kind of was like, I don't know. We'll see. You get these things when you do this. You get people, you know, sending fake stuff, and you get trolls who are like, yeah, you believed it, you idiot. Like, well, you know, who's the idiot who spent their time as an adult sending a fake email to another adult? But I'm the idiot, right? It's good to see that people have their heads on straight and their priorities in order. Hellier. Yep, Hellier. It's Hellier, Kentucky is where it starts out at. Yep, it's amazing. It's really, really weird. It's strange. They do a bunch of Estes method stuff. If you guys are familiar with that. What's up, Benny? What's going on? True Legends, Holocaust of Giants. Where's that? What's that on? What service is that on? I'd love to watch it. It's actually true. 3 movies? Get over here, butthead. I don't know what you're eating now. Stop it. No. No, you dumpster. It's cold there. Yeah, it was cold as hell first thing this morning when I woke up at 4. 5, it was still pretty cold. It's warming up now. It's gonna be pretty warm today. I'll take it. Snow in the forecast. Hey, I'd take that. I love snow. I'm so mad we haven't gotten any good snow. The snow that we just had is all gone, if you can see. Ready? No snow. All gone. 2 days. Ridiculous. You love that little, you can have him if you want him. I won't charge you much. You'll love him until he destroys every pillow on your couch, eats the crap out of your cat litter box, bites your hands over and over again, barks incessantly, chases after your cats incessantly. That's when he gets frustrating, but I love him. I do. I love him. He's a puppy, and he's not neutered yet. And that stupid rescue, I think they're full of shit. I think they're trying to pull some shit. We're supposed to get a free neuter for adopting, which the adopting fee was not cheap. Let me tell you, I've have other rescue animals where the fee is much cheaper. All my cats were way cheaper, and whoop. Okay, time to go. Let's go. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Let's go. Inside. Let's go. Inside. But the lady won't answer me back. She's pulling my chain for months now about him getting on this list to a wait list to be neutered. And it's like, it's ridiculous. I message her, she doesn't answer me. I'm pissed. I'm super pissed. You know, if he's on a wait list, okay, but tell me when I ask you, because it's been a month and a half now. First they told me that we need to wait, that we don't do, she said we don't do their neuter until they're at least 8 months old. We like to do it between 8 and 18 months, or 8 and 16 months, because it's easier on them. And I'm like, okay, I never heard that before. I always thought you did the neuter as soon as they were sexually mature, right? Which is pretty early. But okay, so we waited. So then I call up, she doesn't answer. Then I text her, she doesn't answer. Then I text her again, and I'm like, hey, you know, what's up with the neuter? Like, he wants to mate. He's going after female dogs when I see them. On walks he's like going crazy, and then we come home and he cries for hours at the window because he's so horned out. I need to get this dude neutered, and she finally responds and said, I put him on a wait list, okay, you know. And I'm like, okay. So then I wait few weeks, message back, how long's the wait list? No answer. Message again, hey, I'm just curious how long the wait list is, because I want to make sure that we got to get this done, because he's got to get in training, and they don't want him in training unless he's fixed either, right? And I'm like, this is ridiculous. And so still no answer. So I'm about to do what I did the last time when she didn't answer. I'm about to go on the rescue site and post right on the page and tell them exactly how I feel, and then somebody inevitably will answer. Because they don't want it put on blast. I'm going to share it on the Facebook group and everything. I mean, if you can't answer me 3 or 4 messages now, you can't answer, you got my money, right? You got my money. I didn't wait to give you money when you wanted it. Answer my texts. Answer my emails. It's ridiculous. It's not like there's one person running this rescue. There's how many? 10? 15? There's quite a few, so I don't want to hear it. Oh, I did see him. I saw him yesterday. He's very cute. He's very cute. Labs are great dogs. Wonderful dogs. Wonderful dogs. That looks like a pretty cool area too. Yeah, they're assholes, man. I've dealt with rescues for a long time, man. You know, I love my animals. I'll care for any animal that crosses my path. All of our cats are rescues. I've gone and helped out that rescue up there that we got them from. They've helped me out multiple times. And that's a great rescue. You're talking about two old ladies. We're talking about elderly. I'm talking like 70s at least. I think Ginny might be in her 80s, both with physical ailments, and then rely on some volunteers to help them, and they run that place without a hitch. I mean, they call you back instantly, as fast as possible. You have a question, they're answering it. I mean, if they can do it, these stupid twats can do it. Excuse my language. My mother's gonna get mad. YouTube's definitely gonna not monetize this video, but I don't give a shit at this point. It's not about monetizing. It's about the fact that this is wrong. If you go to a rescue because you believe in rescue, and the rescue is not doing what a rescue is supposed to do, that's messed up. It's just effed up. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, well, trust me, if they spent it on something else, the thing is that when you go through them, they have a deal with 2 veterinary clinics nearby that have agreed, because they believe in rescue too, that if somebody gets a rescue from this place, they'll do the neuter or the spay for free. That it's included in the adoption, because they don't want people buying from puppy mills. They don't want people irresponsibly getting dogs that'll get pregnant or get others pregnant. So, you know, I'm about to call that vet up and just ask him, hey, by the way, you happen to have this dog on your list? Have you gotten a call from this place? Is this even true? Yeah, well, we'll see. I just have a hard time believing that. I don't think it's the rescue. I think it's just this one broad, because when she contacted us, she gave me her cell phone number. I never talked to anybody through the actual, like, at the rescue on the phone. I talked to her and only her. When we met to get the dog, it was at the foster's house. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Come here. What are you doing? Are you kidding me right now? Let go. Let go. Look at what he did while we're standing here. You ready for this? While we're standing here. This is what he did. Chewed right through the leash. What an asshole. All right. See, I gotta go. This is what I deal with every day. No. No. Come. Let go. God, he's so bad. Inside. 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 All right, guys. We paid with debit. We paid with debit, so it's all, plus I got paperwork, don't worry. I'd never do that, I ain't that dumb. Let me get him in. I'll let you guys know how it goes and what's going on. All right, have a wonderful day. I love you guys. Check in later. Peace.